I'm Teryn and welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be Small Business Saturday, things I wished I'd known or done before selling products online. To start off with some background, my goal is to sell clothing that I've designed and created online. But when the pandemic hit, I started selling face masks, which was a great way for me to kind of learn how to run operations, how to maintain inventory, that kind of thing. The thing that I wish I had done was to just keep all my products on a website or an Etsy shop. To start off with, I first started off by just putting my products in a Google form and on a Facebook page and allowing customers like comment or message or submit a form of what styles or patterns they wanted for the face mask. It would have been so much more simple had I just created the face mask with the different patterns, the different options that I had, and just set it up on a website or the Etsy shop instead of having to filter through those comments and messages constantly when they come through all hours of the night and day. And definitely just set up your website or Etsy shop. Squarespace is what I use, and I also have an Etsy shop. And if you are interested in buying a face mask, the link will be in the description box. The second thing is to not do favors. Don't offer discounts to friends or family. Don't let them shortchange you. Don't let them bypass, like say when I was doing the Facebook page or the Google form, don't let them bypass that. Oh, I can't pay with a card. I don't have Venmo. I don't have Cash App. Don't let anyone make exceptions. And if you do have to make any exceptions, get the money up front and have a solid way of offering that transaction so that there's no hiccups or mishaps and having to chase down people, that kind of thing. Because when you do have your customers that are ordering on your website or ordering and paying immediately, having those people that, won't or can't order the same way as everybody else is going to slow you down. The third thing is to set up your facts and questions page and automated responses early so that you don't have to answer the same question over and over again, and then have something like an automatic reply or response to people so that it directs them to that page or so that they can click and get the automated response for whatever question that they may have that might be a frequently asked question. The fourth thing is to definitely have a separate email and phone number. So for instance, I have my business page, but then I also made a separate email for my face mask so it won't get like too crowded in my inbox, so that I have, these are face masks that I'm selling, these are the customers I have, this is the email they come through, and this is how I respond through this email, separate from my main business email. And then I do have a phone number that people can, I really don't care for people to text or call me, so it's really just through email. The fifth thing is to set up business accounts early, like with Amazon. You can get a business account. Even with like Best Buy, you can get a business account. You will be spending a lot of money on supplies such as paper, ink, thank you cards. Definitely look into bulk and wholesale ways to kind of cut down on the cost of having to buy those things, because you will end up buying those things over and over and over again. Definitely look to see what products that you need for shipping, mailers, that kind of thing, and just make sure that you keep them in stock and find ways to cut the cost. Number 6 is to use an online platform to print out your shipping labels. I ended up going with pirateship.com and buying a Rollo label thermal printer so that I could print my labels from home. At first I was having to go to the post office and wait in line to ship off the products, and that can be very time consuming when you're trying to have a tight turnaround. So definitely look for ways to eliminate wait time and just maximize efficiency. Number 7 is, even though you're working for yourself or working at home, definitely stick to some hours and don't stress yourself or strain your body too much. You definitely want to think about yourself first and set hours and times that you're going to work. You should not be working to the wee hours in the morning if you don't have to. I definitely was working way late when I first started, and now that I've gotten a handle of my orders, I definitely set some hours for myself. I made sure that I get all my orders taken away right away, and that took a while for me to get to because it was definitely overwhelming at first, but now that I have a tight hand on it and a tight handle on it, I think it's definitely gotten better with just making sure that I get everything done as soon as possible. Number 8 is don't listen to other people about your pricing. Definitely do your research and understand how to price your items. Some people might say it's too high. Don't listen to them. If you do change your pricing, either go up or offer a temporary discount. That's it. Don't let people get into your head about how you price things. You should know how to price it, and it should be correct. Do what you need to do, and don't listen to other people. Number 9 is to make sure that all of your policies in terms of service are visible and readily available for your customers to find on their own. That way you don't have to answering simple questions that will be easy for your customers to navigate. Number 10 is another one that's about saving as much time as possible. If you do have a business when you allow people to make special requests, definitely don't do physical mock-ups when they are not paying. That will waste, obviously, your materials. That will take money and time to do a physical mock-up. Do everything digital. Definitely don't, okay, this is what I made up. Do you like it? You already have a product made and they might not buy it. Don't waste your time and don't waste their time. Don't allow other people to waste your time by doing an actual physical mock-up. Make sure everything is digital, and they should be understanding of that. Number 11 is to make sure you are setting aside money for taxes. Number 12, my products are made to order, so I try to keep enough fabric to make the mask that, say, one gets messed up or someone's mask gets delivered to the wrong address, so that I have the means to make a replacement for them if possible. So definitely make sure that when you are posting like how much inventory you have, how much fabric you have to make something, that you were taking into account for mishaps and errors along the way. The last tip is to definitely set some hours for your customers to contact you and give them a turnaround time. For instance, when I first started, I definitely had a lot of help, and now that it's trickled down to just me, which is fine, but definitely explain it to your customers. You don't really have to explain to them. Just let them know, like, you'll get a response in 24 to 48 hours. For instance, it's just me. I'm making all these masks on the daily. It's going to be hard to, I'm using both of my hands to sew the majority of the time and iron, so I don't have a lot of time to sit on my computer or on my phone answering, a lot of different questions. The more urgent matters are obviously going to be taken care of and prioritized before. Definitely say, like, I'll get back to you in 24 to 48 hours or 2 to 3 business days. Definitely give them a time frame from when you will reply. And definitely kind of realize we are in a pandemic. A lot of customers are very antsy. They have a lot of things going on, and so they might lash out on you. That was something that I had to learn and not take so seriously and take too hard, and just kind of let it go. People are how they are going to be. Thank you for watching my first Small Business Saturday video. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to like and subscribe and share this video with others.